My friends, let's do a soul tribe reading. I grabbed my moon deck. I think this is the deck that I was originally going to use yesterday, but I decided not to. I figured with the full moon coming up, I felt called to use this deck, so we'll see what comes out. I am going away for a few days. I'll be back Sunday, but I wanted to come do a reading for you before I went away. So I hope you're doing well. Let's have a shuffle. I love you all. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, look at this. We have day moon. Love. Beautiful. I also saw the avoiding drama card. So maybe right now you're currently avoiding drama in love. We also have truth. So there could be some type of truth coming forward when it comes to love. Take it as it resonates. Let's cut the deck and see what we have. We have the past. Oh, here we go. So, and we have new beginnings. Oh my goodness, beautiful. So we're going to read this card. Beautiful. Dark moon. So let's see what this says. I'm actually, full transparency. I'm going to miss you guys this weekend. Hang on. There we go. Your dreams about the past are a clue to your situation. So if you're having dreams about the past or about past memories or about people from your past, they're a clue to your situation. You're about to turn the corner at last. Oh my goodness. It's the dark before the dawn. There is nothing to fear. Embrace your power. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. So let's see what this card is about, because right underneath we have new beginnings. You're ready to leave something behind. Fear is stopping you from moving forward, but there is nothing to be scared of. Sometimes your past needs to be released. It could be a perceived failure, a relationship, a fear created by something that happened to you recently or a long time ago. It's holding you back. I was just hearing trauma as well, like childhood wounds. It's holding you back. An important distinction to make: the dark moon energies of this card are dark, as per the expression, it's darkest before the dawn. That's the darkness we're talking about here. So when this card comes up, you're at a precipice of some kind. Either you fall back into the past or you decide to call your energies back to you so that you no longer have a part of your energetic body stuck in the past. The energy around you now holds the literally awesome power of the dark goddess, whom we were all taught to fear, but who in truth helps us to break with the past. Clear out negativity to make space for something new and better. That's the message of this card. That's beautiful. Make space for new. And I just have to remind you, because I know that some of you may be thinking, oh, that means I have to leave my past person behind. Anything that's meant for you will come with you. Anything that's meant for you will catch up. This can also be catch up. I don't know why I heard like literal catch up. Anyway, oh my goodness. But this could even be a new beginning, like a rebirth with someone. So I don't want you to don't be afraid. We also have this beautiful new beginning card, which I'm going to read. And underneath is actually intuition. So this is something that your intuition has been telling you is going to happen. And I feel like maybe you've been gaslighting yourself. The way we do about our intuition and the things we believe in. You could be, someone who's going back and forth between your ego right now. But let's read it. I'm very tired. I woke up very early today. Couldn't sleep. Woke up at 5:55, of course. Anytime I wake up, It's like a weird time. And by weird, I mean magical. Beginnings. A yes is coming your way. Chase your dreams. Start over. You're on fire in a good way. Ask your higher self for guidance. You may feel as though you've been wrestling with your current issues for far too long, but drawing this card suggests otherwise. In fact, the message of this card is that you're somehow at the start of a new cycle with regard to life in general or any specific dilemma you're inquiring about. Either your story is just beginning or the situation you're asking about is old, but you're starting a new chapter. That's exactly what I meant. This is a very positive card. I've been doing so well with my retainer, and then this morning I'm struggling. I'm like lisping all over the place. This is a very positive card, and overall it suggests that you're headed in the right direction, but there are no guarantees that it's the direction you originally had in mind. Remember, sometimes the things we manifest come in they look differently than what we thought they would. Now is the time for courage and strength. You can make your dreams come true if you believe in them, and if they're what your higher self knows is best for you on your journey. Now is the time to make the effort towards whatever you want to achieve, knowing that you have the moon's support. Think about what you want to attract in your life and take steps towards that. Beautiful. I love that. So, let's see what wants to come out. All that for cutting the deck. Anyway, let's see what you need to hear today. That's beautiful energy. I know we're not all in the same energy, though. Oh my gosh! Magic. Like freaking magic the whole time I was reading those cards. My guides were like, do you want to read that love card? Do you want to read that day moon card? That day moon card that you looked at and you drew attention to and you made eye contact with? And that's exactly what came out. I told my higher self, or my guides, whoever it is, that if it wanted to come out again, it would. And it did. Anyway, that just gives me life. That gives me life. Oh my goodness. All right. Something unexpected is about to happen. Stay tuned. A secret is about to be exposed, so maybe someone revealing a truth to you. Working with the moon will help you now. So setting intentions on the new moon and then doing release work on the full moon. So there is a full moon coming up. So for release work, what I like to do is I like to write down what I'm releasing. And then, you know, I set it on fire and I watch the smoke and the ashes blow away into the moonlight. And I release those things and those people. So that's something I do on the full moon. If some muggles could hear me now, they'd be like, anyway, I don't care what you muggles think. I'm gonna be with a muggle for a few days, you guys. Life is what you make it. It's time to start seeing life's magic. There's something miraculous about seeing the moon during the day. Agreed? And there's something even more miraculous about love. There's also something miraculous afoot. Oh my gosh, I'm hearing everything for me links back to Ever After. I heard afoot and I heard Henry saying, there are games afoot or whatever. Anyway. Quite possibly to do with love. It suggests that although there may still be challenges, and aren't there always challenges in relationships, you have a relationship worth thinking about. Love is dawning, love is rising, like the day moon. If you're in a troubled relationship, Where was I? Where was I? It was professional. If you're in a troubled relationship of any kind, personal or professional, take this card as a sign that the toughest obstacles are behind you. The way to find partnership happiness now is to remove your ego from the situation and allow the purity of your feelings to guide you. If you're attracted to someone, this card is a sign to show your feelings. Even in non-romantic situations, the message of this card is similar. It's crucial to show someone else involved in your question how you feel. Your feelings are more important than your ego. Better days are dawning, bluer skies are ahead. Live for love, and love will live for you. That's beautiful. Well then, that's beautiful. So let's get another one. Let's see what wants to come out. Confirmation. You want confirmation? 1, 2, 3. As I'm saying that, confirmation. New beginnings in love coming. And that says a new chapter. It doesn't have to mean just for some of you, it's new love, but for some of you, it's a troublesome relationship that you've been in or that you had in the past. That's new chapter. Anyway, you can't ignore that. Come on now. While I was shuffling, my guides were actually telling me the next time they were actually telling me the next time that you read the cards like that, you should just leave them out. Anyway, I think it's magical that those 2 cards came back out because that's a sign that you needed to hear that. I'm being called to... I'm not going to read this card, but I want to talk about it. Or do I want to read it? I think for some of you, I'll read it. But this card talks about, it says stay in integrity, and it talks about moon shining. And it could be that, you know, remember we've been talking about reactions. So it could be that someone who is in their ego is trying to get you to react or trying to pull you in, and Spirit's saying stay in integrity. Especially where that love card was talking about that troublesome relationship. It talked about coming at it from a place of like putting the ego away. Interesting. You know, it's weird. When I was a kid, I felt like I was going to have braces someday, even though I don't know why I thought that. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Pointless information. Here we go. I used to, when I was a kid, I felt like I was going to have braces someday. And now I'm wearing this retainer. It's a very weird, it just struck me. I had a memory of when I was like 12 or something and I was running around pretending I had braces. Not that that matters right now. But my point is, it's like my higher self knew. My higher self knew. Anyway. That was really pointless today. Moon shining. Someone may try and bait you. Remember, don't drink the moonshine. Don't drink the moonshine. Somebody may try and bait you. Somebody may come in, or somebody may already be in your life that's trying to bait you into an argument or into lower vibrational energy. I'm not even saying they're doing it on purpose. It's like an energetic thing, you know, when it's really interesting. Like when I was dealing with, for example, addiction, and I got sober, I noticed that the people in my life who were struggling with addiction would try and bait me into drinking. And they weren't doing it maliciously. They were doing it because of the energy they were in. It's that again, I don't think that anybody was doing it deliberately, but it's like that lower vibrational energy that can feel that ascension and it tries to like grab on. Anyway, I don't know what that has to do with anything. So somebody may have been filling your head with ideas that have no place there, gaslighting. I was also saying maybe stop gaslighting yourself if you're gaslighting yourself about your own intuition and your own beliefs. Or maybe someone has said something hurtful to you and you've taken it far too seriously. So you've taken it really upon yourself and you've let it affect the way that you see yourself. When this card comes up, you should disregard the empty or cruel words someone has spoken to you and instead gather up your own power and love yourself more. And there's also a message here of acting with integrity in all your current dealings right now. So act with integrity, especially with whatever this is, you know? Anyway, there's, can you hear them? There's a bunch of crows outside freaking out right now. So the universe, if you follow animals like I do, there's a lot of them. And that's a message that possibly your guides are trying to, communicate with you. Maybe there's a message your guides are trying to get to you. It can also be symbolic of someone who's passed over trying to talk to you or trying to let you know that their presence is there. So just take that as it resonates. Now, I was going to get the moon deck, but before I got the moon deck, I forgot I was going to get the moon deck. And I randomly picked up another deck, and I don't believe in accidents. I've told you this. I randomly picked up another deck. So now I have to get that other deck because that was magic. So I picked up Angels and Auras. I don't know. I was working out this morning, and for some reason I kept looking over at this deck thinking soul tribe reading, soul tribe reading. So let's see what we have here. We have interesting assessment, exploration, honesty, determination, reality check. And you know, when you hear reality check, what does your ego tell you? Your ego might tell you, get real, like your programmed thinking might come in. And this card, reality check, seriously, you're magical. You're a freaking unicorn or a butterfly or a fairy or whatever you identify with spiritually. And it's time to get real about that. It's time to believe in that magic. It's time to say no to your ego and no to the non-believers and the naysayers. Anyway, reality check. So let's see. I'm just going to give it one shuffle and then one cut. We have divine self, intuition. What was I just saying? Intuition, balance, connection, spirit, divine self, coming into union with yourself. Beautiful. We also have everything's okay. And we've got 444 on the side of that mailbox. And it's like, that 444 is a message that you are protected. Whatever you're manifesting, whatever your intuition is telling you is your soul path, is meant for you. You're being protected here. We also have big news. So something's brewing, and I've been saying it for the past week that something's coming. All right, so let's read. We're going to read this orange card, and I'm going to leave it out this time, Spirit. Where are we here? Come on now. When you're working with your guardian angels and the archangels, you're also making a connection with your divine self. That's the part of you that remains in communication with the divine. When you do readings for yourself and others, you're tapping into that connection. It's also the way your angels leave messages in your subconscious that gently float up into your consciousness, providing divine guidance and flashes of intuition. Orange is the color of balance and Why you gotta cut me off like that? I didn't mean to cut you off. Anyway, now I'm talking to my phone. The part of you, it represents the highest self, the part of you that fully trusts your perception. Your messages flow clearly and you see the light in all things. And I'm going to read the protection message because just in case somebody needs to hear it, when this card is inverted, it's a message from your angels that you need to make more time to connect with your spiritual self. Meditation, affirmations, prayers, these are all great ways to reestablish your connection to your divine self. Evaluate your boundaries and look for areas where you're simply giving too much to others. We've been talking about this around here, Spirit. We're on it. It may also be that you need to find more time for simple play in your life. You know, I was saying that to my friend yesterday, that I need to find more time for simple play in my life. Well, I do color, but, you know, sometimes I'm still stuck in that mindset where if you're not working and you're not working out, you're not contributing. That's, you know, a deeply rooted wound within me that I'm still working on. I've come a long way. Because I used to be someone who would only work, just work and clean. That was it. The shadow side of orange represents a lack of balance. Is there too much energy going out and not enough energy coming in to recharge your soul? Take a bird's eye view of your boundaries right now. Where is there an imbalance in your life? The shadow message of orange is to pull back and express healthy boundaries by saying no when needed. And yesterday I was telling you guys that it took me 3 days to say no, but it was like it broke. I feel like I'm hoping that it'll make it easier the next time I need to say no. Anyway, I wanted to read the shadow energy of that card just in case anybody needed to hear it. And let's get another. What are you? We have focus on your health. Funny, because I just said I was working out when I was drawn to this deck. Yes, we have reality check. I love it. I love magic. All right, so I'm going to stop there. And I'm going to take all these cards that came off the bottom that spoke to me here. So we have focus on your health, wellness, active, radiate, upside down again, radiant, nourishment, 24. Maybe you were born on the 24th of the month, like me. The angels are congratulating you. That's not an affirmation. The angels are congratulating you on your awareness of health and wellness. It is also reassurance that if you're currently struggling with a physical challenge, it will get better. Your body is acclimating to a higher vibration. Your aura is glowing with the energy of health and healing. Beautiful. So if you're not someone who exercises, like even going for a walk can help. I did not realize, speaking of reality check, I did not realize how, just how out of shape I had become until I tried to work out or I tried to move my body. And you know, I keep seeing these, you know, clips about how before you work out, you hate working out. While you're working out, you're cursing working out. And then all day afterwards, you're like, I'm great. I feel great. Like the world is great. It really is good for your mental health. So even if it's just a walk, my friends, trying to get some, there's that tickling again, trying to get some exercise in. When inverted, this card is suggesting that it's important to consider changes that would lead to a healthier experience. You might need to make adjustments to your diet, find ways to get more exercise, or release yourself from addictions. It's important to have a more mindful approach to your physical well-being. And really interesting, because I'm someone who likes eating cookies and sweets and things like that, but you can become addicted to that. And I remember years ago, I remember hearing that or reading it somewhere that you can actually break the craving for chocolate by not having it. So once you start having that chocolate and it's in your system, you start craving it again. And I was eating a lot of chocolate. I'm not gonna lie. I'm here to take accountability. And, you know, in the last month, I've completely stopped snacking on that stuff at night, because it's like you crave it and it's good while you're eating it, but it doesn't actually do anything good for your body. Anyway, listen to me. I don't know. What am I talking about? Go ahead and eat your cookie if you want to eat your cookie. I did. I allowed myself a cookie last night. I think too what happens, like just speaking out of my own experience, I think that when you're eating a lot of junk and you're not moving and you're not working out, it can become easier to, you know, be more... I think what I'm trying to say, the thing is I don't want to offend anyone. I'm not trying to offend anyone. But I think when you come from that energy of, you know, if anybody's ever seen Super Size Me, like that took a hit on his mental health when he was eating junk all the time. And once you stop eating all that junk and you start like working out and moving your body, you do start to realize how that stuff made you feel weighed down. And that's the only reason I'm mentioning it to you. I'm not telling you that you need to change your eating habits, or that you're not allowed to eat cookies, or that if you're not working out, that you know you're not whatever. For me, though, it helped me feel physically and emotionally and mentally better, even spiritually. So anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. Again, I am not telling you to do anything, or judging you. Reality check. There are times when your angels may seem to get a little sassy with you. Oh dear. Mine. I've told you I need a push. Sometimes the messages are lovingly saying, if you want to save money, stop spending. Or, if you want to be physically healthier, go for a walk or change your diet. Or, if you really want a life partner, get out of the house. These are the messages. These are loving but direct messages from your guardian angels to help you change your life. Remember, your angels will never speak angrily or harshly to you. But if it takes a metaphorical unicorn dancing in rainbows to get your attention, so be it. Now is the time to have a heart-to-heart chat with yourself about the actions you are and aren't taking versus the experiences you wish to have. All right. And then, finishing us off, we have your desires are within reach. Oh my gosh. Your desires are within reach. Faith, patience, excitement, relief. So very nice energy. So perhaps, you know, you just have, I'm wondering, because I'm talking about working out, I'm wondering if like you need to work on your root chakra, or if the universe is trying to ground you before this manifestation comes in. Anyway, interesting. White feathers could be symbolic. This is on page 44. I think I'll go to another part. Oh my gosh, it's the last card in the deck. It's the last card in the deck. We've been getting that a lot. Last card in the deck. Beautiful. Great news, you're almost there. It's inevitable in the journey of life to have challenges and little speed bumps that may slow you down or muddy your enthusiasm. You may have heard the old saying, don't quit right before the miracle happens, and it's the message of this card. What you want is coming, just keep going. So it's almost here, and you could give up right before it comes back, you know? I'm going to read this one. The shadowy message of this card is asking you to be aware of your anxiety. Now is the time to take an emotional inventory. Try keeping a log of feelings and thoughts throughout the day. You may notice a spike of limiting beliefs because the closer you get to your goal, the more ego tests and limiting beliefs and programmed thinking that you'll get. It's normal to have the occasional contracted thought, but your goal is to be in a place of grace and positivity. Notice the negative thought pattern that you're hearing yourself repeat the most and create an antidote for it in the form of an affirmation. For example, if your most frequent limiting belief is nothing works out for me, then every time you think that, say to yourself, I am successful in all I do. 1, 2, 3 on the timer. You're on the right track. I almost said trail. For some of you, maybe it's a trail, but you're on the right track, my friend. It's coming through here. So let's get you some affirmations. I already put, interesting. I already put, those aren't the ones. I already put the ones I used yesterday away. And they're all the way over there, I think. Yes, they're all the way over there. So we'll get these ones. Affirmations for my friends. Do you want to come out? You want to come out? That one almost came out. I attract prosperity with ease. I constantly receive incredible gifts from life. I say yes to opportunity and abundance. Say yes. The more you say yes, the more opportunities you'll have. I have abundance in all areas of my life. I claim abundance for myself right here and right now. I deserve to be prosperous and I deserve my good. We have, I use my words and thoughts as tools to shape my future. Life is very simple. I create my experiences by thinking and feeling patterns. What I believe about myself and about my life becomes true for me. I love myself totally in the now. I love that. That's the greatest part of this journey, is feeling at home with yourself, loving yourself, liking your reflection. Healing means to make whole and accept. Healing means to make whole and to accept all parts of myself, not just the parts I like, but all of me. Beautiful. My inner world is peaceful. It is safe for me to look within. Each time I look deeper into myself, I will find incredibly beautiful treasures. I love that. So I'm going to leave it here, my friends. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will miss you. And I'll do a reading on Sunday when I'm home. That's really, like, I can hear Seinfeld in my head. Like, I think it's when they're going to Florida. And it's, they're staying for 5 days. And he makes it sound like, really, it's only a day, really. Anyway, I can hear Seinfeld in my head right now. But I'll be back Sunday. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye, my friends.